Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot presenting today a original, unique, bizarre mod for Jurassic World Evolution. I am super excited for this one. I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's release it for the very first time. Our, not Indominus Rex, but our Zilladominus Rex. And there you have it. Made by Cyborgxeno, who is admittedly, in their own words, fairly new to this process still. This is the Zillasaurus Rex, of course based on the Godzilla from Matthew Broderick's late 90s Godzilla film, which has been since referred to as Zilla as well, because it isn't really Godzilla in aesthetic and in ability and all this kind of jazz. I will admit, I'm a little biased. I love the Matthew Broderick Godzilla film. It is one of my favourite films, even if it's, you know, janky as Godzilla film. So I'm a little bit biased for this, but I think it's pretty cool. I really do. If there's a couple of... Now, let's talk about the good stuff first. It is noticeably a Zilla. I think if you saw that, you would think Zilla. There's a few things that really sell it. The first is, of course, we've got like the crest. Well, it's not really a crest, they're like the wobbly bit underneath the neck. The head is the main thing that sells it, rather than the sort of pushed forward snout of the Indominus Rex, the sort of T-Rex-esque head of the Indominus Rex. We've got that very square jaw, very square head. The snout is near enough at a right angle, which is very, very Zilla. The other main thing that really sells it is, of course, the spikes at the back. This is where the problem mainly lies. I think the modelling is actually really, really cool. The texturing could do with some love. You know, it's a bit... There's a line and it's green and it's grey. The texturing could do with some love. But it's an early project for them, and I think it's really, really cool. This is kind of like, oh, okay, I love seeing all the paleo-accurate dinosaurs. I love seeing all the new, beautiful dinosaurs brought into the game. I like seeing this kind of stuff too. I like a little bit of nonsense in my Jurassic World Evolution, and seeing an actual Godzilla wander around the park is just too cool. It really is too cool. I think that's so good. I'm not going to say it's the best model ever made, but I don't want to rag on it either. I think it's good work, I think it looks great, I think it's an awesome idea, and that's what matters. There are a few other skins. I'm going to pop out the 3 other versions we have going, so let's check out the Rainforest pattern. Even the sound effects sound good for Zilla, you know. You'd think it would be higher pitched than, say, the classic Godzilla based on its design philosophy. Again, the spines and their blending and the texturing is the main issue here. Beyond that, I think it's really cool. I really, really do. Oh. Hey. No. Oh, he's going to have a nap instead. There you go. Oh, no. Oh, it's like Mama Godzilla at the end of the film. Just pretend she's dead instead. Oh, so sad. Now I want to watch Godzilla. Right, there's a couple more skins we're going to check out, and then, I mean, it's Godzilla. We have to let it eat some people. Although, how often does Godzilla actually eat people? Not that often, it's too big. Anyways, coastal pattern. I think this one looks better because the skin's black. You don't notice the blending between the spines and the body as much anymore. It kind of just fits in really well. It looks like a dark Zilla. What I am going to pretend, what I quite like to pretend here, is, you know, we saw the baby Zillas in that Godzilla film, right? There's loads of them rampaging around, and of course we had the egg at the end. Spoilers for this, you know, 20-plus-year-old film, very sorry. What if, right, these are obviously not big enough to be Zilla itself, but they are bigger than the babies. So what if these are like young adults, or maybe like toddlers, I guess, the equivalent of toddlers in Godzilla aging, in Zilla aging, and they're bigger than the babies, but small. They're like getting the form of the adult, but they're not quite their size-wise. They're going to grow much bigger than this. Quite quickly as well. The babies were humongous considering they were babies. I actually think the black skin is better. I think the coastal skin is better than the default one in this case, just because of the spinal transition. Spinal transition, that's a good band name. Anyway, one more, we're going to take a look at the alpine pattern. That's pretty cool as well. Yeah, I like the pink actually. Oh, that big blocky head is so cool. I love it. I'm sold. I'm sold. Cyborgxeno, if you're watching this, I will be watching your career with great interest. Now, there's not that much else to say about them. At the end of the day, I can't really do we can compare it to the actual Zilla, but we can't really do a little paleontological analysis and, you know, how accurate is this creature and stuff like that. It looks like Zilla, and it just does. There's a lot about the design that screams Zilla. The spikes down the tail as well, the spikes on the back, the squareness of the jaw and the head. I don't know how much the other design has changed. I think already the Indominus Rex has quite a lot of Zilla-ness in its basal design, so it's a very logical candidate for this. I'm glad they went for the Indominus rather than, you know, modding the T-Rex or something. I think, honestly, from a distance, I think it sells it. I think one of the problems is actually scale, you know, because we're used to seeing this creature as being absolutely gigantic, and now it's obviously quite a lot smaller. But yeah, I'm sold. I'm sold. Right, let's pop open this, and it's time to recreate. We're going to pick someone to be Matthew Broderick, okay? And we're going to release a much riskier version of Godzilla. 1998, I want to say, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. That would be a little bit of a guess. Dinosaur threat, that's what we want to see. Oh, he's turning. He's turning. She's turning, I guess we should say. The humans have congregated. They're gathering the fish together. They're making a big old pile to lure her over. Matthew's off trying to kill some babies. Oh, see, that's what you want. That's what you want. You don't want him to eat people. You want him to crush people underfoot. That's classic Zilla moves right there. I really like this one. This one's very cool. Also, all the black ones work really well. Probably this one the best, I'd say. Yeah, that's my fave. Are we going to get a kill? We're going to get a kill. Let's hop into capture mode. Capture mode? We have black, but we can pretend it's actual film. Amazing. Okay, let's go for that. 2 to 1. Oh, no. I'm a slow motion kind of guy. Zilla's approaching, so not Baby Zilla. A little bit too big for that, but not much older than Baby Zilla, okay? Let's imagine that. I think it's cool. Have I said that yet? I think it's cool. Young adult Zilla is just trying to find its place in the world, you know? It's confused, it's lost, it's scared. Matthew Broderick's wandering around. That dude doing a terrible French accent is wandering around. It's all very confusing. It's whenever you catch the head in the right light. That's when it looks perfect. And it is the shape of the head. The shape of the head sells the whole thing so well. The spines let it down. I am able to come at this unbiased. The spines are a bit of a letdown, and hopefully that's something they can work on down the line. But I think the basal shape is very cool. Right, so let's hop off slow-mo and hop into normal for a little bit. I'm not going to spend too much of your time here, folks. Not going to waste your time. Not that I would be wasting your time. You are all impossibly entertained right now, obviously. But, yeah, there's not much to... I don't think there's much else to add on to this one. Yes! Cool. I wish I had more quotes from the film. It's been too long since I've seen it. I don't have them all to hand. Get a nice shot there. Look, it's in a city. That's what you need to do, right? We need to build like a proper city kind of landscape and let it sort of rampage around an actual city. That would be very cool as well. Everything is very cool. Where are you off to, buddy? Just having a little wander? Maybe I can get like really low down. It'll build the scale up. I think the problem is the trees and stuff, but if we got right into like a town, let's find one more. You. Boy, you don't wake up, you numpty. There we go. You need a building that looks like a skyscraper, really, don't you? Oh god, people know you need... This is not a good idea! What are you doing? You just crammed yourself into a tiny little crevice. You're fools! Oh no, you're lucky Zilla doesn't care. Zilla's doing his own thing. Living her own life. Zilla changes gender every 5 seconds, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. I'm sure some people won't be that into it, but I think it's awesome. I think it's definitely worth highlighting. If you ever wanted a Godzilla, okay, Zilla, wandering around your Jurassic World Evolution parks, now you can do just that. And I think it's important that we support original, unique model building and mod designing. And that's how we get more of this kind of stuff, you know? I think it's cool. Hopefully you guys do too. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button. Let's watch one more, shall we? Yes! I will say, the model fits really well. The animations clip beautifully. There's no clipping. Actually, don't clip beautifully. It's not. That's some nice clipping you got going there. The animations just work really, really well. There's no problems there, like the thicker jaw, the square jaw doesn't seem to be causing any problems. Everything seems really... That looks so good! Get him, eat him, eat him! I need to talk to my therapist. Oh, that's the stuff. That is mildly erotic. I'm gonna go watch Zilla. I love the film. If you love the film, go download the mod. If you don't, do it anyway because it's cool. Right, I will see you lovely folks in the next video. We do have another mod spotlight planned for tomorrow. I know we're doing a lot of them lately, but it feels like for the first time in a while, there's quite a few mods that I actually really want to cover. So I've got one in mind for tomorrow. We'll be covering a bunch of other stuff as well, as we always do. I will see you lovely folks then. Thank you for joining me. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.